black people here didn't know whether they should be walking over here, if they were allowed to be here at that time. So people over here were living in fear because nothing was said, okay? Everything was hush-hush, okay? Because if everything was like in the US, out in the open, like the Canada name, like it would be as the US. I feel like that was a tactic of like, you know, for, you know, the colonists, the settlers to make us hate ourselves, you know. Probably in every country you'll hear that having light skin or loose, you know, curly hair, loose textured hair, and having light eyes or whatever, these are like the beauty, that's true beauty, you know. And they made us separate from our other brothers and sisters by the way we look. See, like if we think what happened in Rwanda, like how the country was divided because some people look different than those other people. It's like if they did that in every, you know, country they step foot inside. And that, you know, the fact that, you know, a lot of these countries, they still go by, you know, they still believe that that is what beauty is, or that's better, it's better to be like a mulatto or whatever. A mulatto has a higher position than a black person. The fact that people still believe that, you know, we need to change that. If it wasn't for the black people who made like Rosa Parks or whatever, that made this certain change, that did something, that did this action, we would probably still be enslaved. You know, they think, I've seen some comments about people saying, well, we should be allowed to wear box braids because, you know, black people, they wear weave, and weave, straight hair is, you know, white people thing, you know. But that's, first of all, that's not true. Straight hair is a hair texture, it's not a hairstyle, or, you know, it's a hair texture, and anyone can have straight hair. There's black people with straight hair. You know, it's not that common, but it exists. And the other thing is that weaves were not invented, were a way of survival for black women. We were not accepted because of our hair texture. This hair, they call that nappy hair. They say it's ugly hair, okay? They don't let you work because of your hair. No matter what degree you have, okay? They will not accept you because you don't have straight hair, okay? So black people invented weaves for that, to survive, to make it in white America. They talk about 9/11, the people that died. They say always remember. We don't say always remember what happened to the blacks in the US or all over the world. They don't say that. They're gonna tell you to like shut up. For black people here, I feel like we're so exposed to African American culture, but you know, like if I was younger and you told me about like certain things about, you know, African American culture, I would know what you're talking about. Like, I don't identify with African American culture. No recognition for black people here. It's unbelievable. It's like if they didn't even want us to exist, or they don't want to recognize us. It's like if we didn't do anything good, but we did. We did a lot of things.
True.
And we're not being recognized at all.
Exactly.
And it's so annoying. I mean, we have, you know, we're all from we have a lot of things to tell the world, to show the world, but you know, the world isn't letting us show it, and it's frustrating.